Recap of Your Fault, Spanish title, Culpa Tuya, 2024. Spoilers ahead. Basic setup and context. Directed by Domingo Gonzalez, with screenplay by Gonzalez and Sofia Cuenca. A Spanish-language romantic drama, second film in the Culpables trilogy adapted from the novels by Mercedes Ron. Stars Nicole Wallace as Noah and Gabriel Guevara as Nick. The premise begins where the previous film left off. Noah and Nick are together, but as life advances, college, family, career, new pressures and secrets begin to strain their relationship. Plot summary. The setup. Noah and Nick are still deeply in love and committed to each other. Their parents have tried, unsuccessfully, to separate them. Nick wants to prove he's changed. He's no longer the reckless guy who raced, fought, and partied. He starts working at his father's law firm and tries to build a stable future. Meanwhile, Noah begins university, shares an apartment with her friend Briar, who hides a dark past, and has to navigate a new environment. Old life pulling back. Nick's past world of illegal car races and street crew starts calling him back. He receives a text from his old mate Lion, one race. One test. Come if you want. Nick debates and then borrows an old Mustang, slipping back into the world he said he'd left. At a midnight race on an abandoned airstrip he wins, but things escalate. A fight breaks out between rival crews, and Nick kills a man with a pipe during the brawl. The weight of that act haunts him. Meanwhile, Noah's new roommate Briar struggles too. She reveals that she was in a horrific accident, lost a baby, and feels abandoned by her former lover, who turns out to be Nick. Briar's secret adds emotional complexity and causes Noah to question her trust in Nick. Secrets, lies and betrayal. At the family level, Nick's mother and grandfather manipulate things behind the scenes. At a gala event, Noah's mother hands over documents proving research into the family's hidden secrets, paternity tests, betrayals, legal cover-ups. Noah feels Nick has betrayed her by staying silent. At the same gala, Nick kisses Sofia, a law firm colleague, in front of Noah, further fracturing their trust. Noah, feeling betrayed and emotionally adrift, ends up sleeping with someone else, not out of love, but out of hurt and confusion. When Nick discovers this, he is devastated and drives away without saying a word. Their relationship collapses, they are separated. Finale and unresolved future. The film ends with Noah visiting her father's grave, forgiving him for his mistakes and trauma he inflicted. At the same time, Nick realizes his error and wants to make amends, but by then it may already be too late. The film closes on a note of uncertainty. Can their love survive this betrayal and pain? The story is left open-ended, setting up the next installment in the trilogy. Themes and key observations. Identity and redemption. Nick wants to change, leave behind partying, fighting and racing, but old habits and allegiances drag him back. Trust and betrayal. The emotional core is whether love can survive when one partner hides secrets, commits acts of violence, or betrays the other's trust. Family and power. The Leicester family, Nick's side, uses wealth, influence and legal power to shape outcomes. Noah's family is smaller, more vulnerable. The power imbalance is central. Trauma and healing. Briar's backstory, the accident, the baby lost, reflect how young characters cope with trauma while trying to live normal lives. Open-ended love. Unlike some romances that end with reunion, this film emphasizes that love must be proved, trust must be earned, and some consequences may not be resolved, at least not yet. My take, summary thoughts. Your Fault is a sequel that broadens the scope of the romance into darker territory. It shifts from the initial, forbidden love, set up to the stresses of adult life, career, family expectations, past sins, legacy. While it retains the youthful appeal and the chemistry of Nicole Wallace and Gabriel Guevara, many reviewers note the narrative is more messy and less tightly written than the first film. The strength lies in the emotional peaks, the midnight race, the gala confrontation, the betrayal, the open-ended split. The weakness lies in the multiple plot threads and heavy melodrama. Fans of the book series may feel the adaptation shifts the tone. Nonetheless, it sets up the third film in the trilogy with high stakes and unresolved emotional baggage. If you liked it, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more recaps like this.